Hello everyone. Welcome back to Lynn's Homestead. Tried to find, I got light everywhere. Hey, got the flange here for the wind turbine. That's the side the pipe's going to go on. Side of the turbine. There's really not a really good instructional video on how you attach this thing. Now, I know Tony from Tony's Tractor Venture, when he did it, he attached it to a whole length of pipe. I'm not doing that. I want to attach it to shorter length of pipe. Now, I cut the threads off. I use a sander paddle wheel on my 20 volt Craftsman angled grinder to get all the adhesive, the markings and everything off of it. And I beveled the edge. So the only thing I can think of, I've been sitting there, God, I've been pondering for like a month. How am I going to do this? Squawking of the birds. So I do have an answer. This is kind of what I came up with. I need something that kind of help hold the pipe up until I can tack it in place. My thought always was, if I can get it to sit the problem is trying to hold it upright. So it should, in a sense, be about right. Let's see here. Well, it looks good. Okay, I got it welded on. It's a lot easier to weld something that size than it is a 10-foot pipe. But I wanted that little extra for a reason. Now I got bags of stuff here. I got to find the coupling that's going to go on the end of that. Okay, I got the coupling tack welded. Couple places. Now, we got to thread that onto that bad boy. This ought to be fun. Okay, I got it threaded on to the 10-foot pipe. Now, we just need to tack weld this. Why? Well, why not? You know, I want this thing not to come apart. A lot of companies are selling you that flange fastened to something that is just going to have two bolts hold up against it. I'm sorry, in high winds, your turbine on the wire is just going to disappear. Welding it is the answer. So that's my version of welding and securing at least an extra 18 inches of black pipe to the mast for my wind turbine. So the next video, once I have to wait for all this to cool down so I can touch it, we need to figure out where to position it. I know where I want to put it. I know exactly where it's going to go. But like everything else, there's two other fabrications I have to do to this. One, I need to make a hole in the side of the pipe where the wire is going to come out and come into my house. Two, I need a point to put a ground wire on. That's right. I didn't buy it because I'm not really ready for it yet, but I'm going to be putting its own grounding rod in. Copper wire, the whole shebang. But there's no point getting that until everything else is fabricated and ready to go on. In fact, I could put it on there and pounding the rod won't take much. Got an air chisel. Last time I did one when I wired the barn, mind you, I wasn't making videos then. I got up on a ladder. I'm sitting there pounding on this rod, and I go, you know, this is stupid. But then again, I didn't have any power to the barn. I couldn't run my big air compressor. I had a little power station thing, you know, air station, I guess you call it. And I filled up an air tank, and I hooked up my air chisel, took the chisel off, and I just used a hammer. It just went right down on the ground. I go, we're going to do that again. I know my air chisel still works, but I got air, and I got a lot of it. Get it a little oil. We're going to pound that sucker right down in and hook it all up. But anyways, that's where we're going to end this video. Thanks for watching.